Hi everyone, and welcome back into my channel. I'm Jamie Potter, and today I'd like to talk to you about what I picked up over the summer. I'm going to have to break this up into two videos because unfortunately I picked up a lot of stuff this summer. So tonight I'm going to do eyeshadow palettes and eyeshadows. Now none of this has been sent to me via PR or anything. I've purchased all this makeup, and it's all makeup I've used and tried, and I'll give you my impressions as I go through the palettes that I have purchased probably June, July, and some of August. So let's get started. The first palette I want to talk to you about is Urban Decay, of course, Naked Heat. Now everybody absolutely loves this palette. It's got, I believe, 12 shades. They're all very, very, very warm shades. They've got quite a few glitter shades, and I do like this palette. However, a lot of the shades are a lot alike, and the shades are a little bit hard, I think, to work with. It's either you have a pretty nude look or you have a pretty dark and smoky look, which I enjoy the dark and smoky looks, so that is absolutely no problem with me. So I would say definitely if you are into the warm colors like the reds and the stones and these beautiful colors, they blend out great, then definitely pick up the Urban Decay Naked Heat, because I do absolutely love this palette, and I think you'd enjoy it too. Okay, moving on to our next palette. This is, I waited and waited and waited and waited for this palette to come out, and I just couldn't wait to get it, and it was worth the hype, I've got to tell you. And that's the Too Faced Glitter Bomb palette. Now, I love anything glitter. Try not to blind you with the mirror. Absolutely love anything glitter. And this has got, let's see, 8 glitter shades, and then the white base and the black base. Now, a lot of people are like, why did they put the white base and the black base in when they could have just put in a couple of more glitters? Well, I like the glitters too, and I love the glitters, but actually I love the bases because like the black base very much intensifies all these other colors. And the white base, it'll really brighten up those glitters. I do use the Too Faced glitter glue with this as well as the bases, and I've come up with some pretty amazing looks. And the packaging is just so gorgeous. I just absolutely love this Glitter Bomb palette. So if you're definitely into glitter, you might want to pick this up because these do go on really well with a minimum amount of fallout. So which kind of surprises me. I've done some pretty cool looks with this palette. Moving on to the next palette. Guess we'll do a Too Faced one again because it's the next in my pile. The Too Faced Natural Love palette. Now, I do really like this palette. Again, it's got quite a few warm shades in it, but there are some cool shades in there. Very few mattes in there, mostly shimmers and glitters and other kinds of sheens in there. I believe there's only 7 matte colors in here, which just comes close to my heart. I love the glitters and the glimmers and the shines and the shimmers that are in this palette, but you have some mattes to make some good transition shades, and these used wet pop like crazy. So I think you'll really enjoy this palette, especially the formula is really good. There's not a whole lot of fallout. There's some, but with glitter you've always got to expect some fallout. The packaging I think is really cute, and there's actually 30 eyeshadows in this. For your money, this is a pretty decent deal. I don't remember exactly how much it was. I think it was like 52 or something like that. So for your money, it's actually a pretty good palette because it's $30. They're pretty good size, and I really enjoy this palette. I bought this palette for my stepdaughter for her birthday, and I think she really enjoys it too. Moving on to the next palette is, and I've never tried this palette before, or this brand before, is Morphe. I've heard so much about it, so I thought I was going to give this a try. I used an affiliate code that I saw on Instagram, and so it took this down to like $22 for me, I think, and I actually paid shipping. Usually I try to find something so I don't have to pay shipping, but I actually paid shipping on this because I think to get free shipping you had to pay $75, and I wasn't buying $75 of a brand that I don't use. yet. So this is the palette. It's the 35S. You'll have to excuse that one shadow that has a nick out of it. I just did that tonight putting on. I'm actually wearing this shadow on my eyes tonight. And it is, every single one of these shadows is a shimmer shadow, which again, as you know, I love shimmer shadows. So they're all in the rose gold family, the neutral family. Now I prefer cooler colors, but it's really hard to find a cool palette these days. The only thing I wish this palette could have more is a mirror. It would be great size for a great size mirror, but what can you expect for like I think it was $28 or something like that. But the eyeshadows go on really well. I found them to blend out really well for the price. This is definitely a good palette. I think that I'm definitely going to try some more Morphe palettes, because I think I really like them. And actually, I haven't tried any Morphe brushes, so I'd really like to try some Morphe brushes too. Next up are the Stila metallic shadows, and I have the one in black, which I have on today in my outer corner here, and then in pink, I don't remember the actual names of these, which I have on my inner corner today. And boy, these things put out some shine and shimmer, and they stay. They're really easy to work with. I put them on with the wand themselves, but then I blended it out with a brush. The wand is actually a pretty good wand to put on, but I didn't like blending it with the wand, so I decided to, you know, blend it out with a brush, which I liked better. Some people do it with their fingers, and I have yet to try to go into some of these glitters and glimmer shadows with my fingers, but I'm going to, because it works great with ColourPop, so I think it'd probably work great with those other palettes too. But these are really, really nice. There's tons of colors. Hopefully I can get some more. These are the only two I have, but they're my first purchase from Stila. So I really have enjoyed these a lot this summer, and I can't wait to get some more colors, because I think I've got some really cool colors. Okay, I tried to keep this video short, so the next palette is last but not least. This has some weight to it. This is the latest Smashbox Masterclass palette. Now, a lot of people think that the Masterclass palettes don't have a lot of substance to them, and that they're made a little bit more cheaply than this, and the previous ones I'll have to agree have. But this transforming palette is amazing. You take this on vacation, and this is, you got to take a little face powder and some mascara, a little, just not much else, and you've got it covered in this palette. What it is, I'm going to open it up here, is 4 different palettes, and these palettes actually come out. Right there's a little thumbnail, and they come out. They've got their own little covers on them right here, and they actually come out of their cases. And you've got your eyeshadows, and then your transforming shadows, which you put over your eyeshadows, or instead of an eyeshadow, you can use them as their own eyeshadows for their own look, and they will totally transform the look of your eyeshadows. And then there's 2 bigger ones that are your transforming, let's see, yeah, there are 2 bigger ones right here that are your transforming for your blushes, and those will transform your blushes. So you have your eyeshadows, and then you're transforming for your eyeshadows right here, and then your transformers for your blushes, and then you have your, can't remember what order these are because I took them out. And then you have your face, your 2 blushes, and your bronzer, and your highlighter, and then you have your lipsticks and your transformers for your lipsticks. So this is, and the Be Legendary formula is amazing. I prefer it in a tube, but I don't mind it in these little palettes either. So, like I said, I couldn't remember what I had these palettes in, because I'd actually taken them out and rearranged them, and I'm not sure exactly why I did that. But you can put them in any way you want, or you can take them out if you want to travel with them, and just take, like, just say your eyeshadow one, or just your face one or throw your lip one in your purse to touch up your lips later. So this, and it's just heavy. I mean, this is a heavy, it feels like a book. This is heavy, heavy. And I took this on a trip with me just recently, and I used every single palette in here, and I absolutely loved it. So, and I think it was $54, I think, for all of this, and they're pretty good sized. I don't remember the pan sizes, but it was a really good size pans in here. So if you're looking for something to travel with that really truly is worth your money, and even to stay home with, this is like your one-stop shop right here. So you definitely want to give this a shot. I really enjoyed it. And if you put those transformers on wet, you can see them from the moon. So I believe that is, yes, that is my last eyeshadow palette that I've purchased since the month of June. Isn't that sad? I've purchased so many. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palettes, I believe. Six palettes. 6 palettes, and you know, the bad thing is I use every one of them, and I love every single one of them. And so if you want to hear more videos like this of what I've purchased and what I enjoy, I don't get PR packages, so this is all that I've bought myself. So if you want to hear more, I'm going to have another video talking about face and lip products that I have bought recently, which is quite a bit too. I just wanted this video to be short and sweet and to the point. So I definitely would recommend any of these palettes for any one of you. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a good like, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.